not specifically US market, but the whole diaspora. That is the direction, because diaspora is a great block of investors in Fep Group.
The incorporation of Fountain Technology as a solution provider was strategic in providing ICT solutions to corporate, SMEs, and home users.
Fountain Technologies is a fully Kenyan-owned company, a subsidiary of FEP Group of Companies. Is one of the strategic business that the group established to provide ICT solutions within the country and beyond.
With over 40 employees, Fountain Technology has invested in different countries in Africa.
Collectively, all of them, we have a head count of around 40. In Nairobi, we have around 25, and the rest are distributed within our branches in Uganda, Tanzania, and Ghana.
Fountain Technology's mission is to provide innovative turnkey solutions in engineering and ICT sector to the shareholders as well as the investors.
One thing I should tell them, they have invested at the right place. Because FTL, as one of the pillars among the many in FEP, has been able to conceptualize the requirement or the desire or the urge or whatever the investor is looking at. And confidently, I can tell the investor that FTL is able to deliver value for the investment. There will be value delivery of the investment because every other day, the portfolio of FTL is only growing higher and higher. Considering that in the next 2 or 3 years, we are expanding our presence to more than those countries alone. We have Mozambique in the waiting, we have Cameroon in the waiting, and we don't only open branches, we are looking at where the money is. So the investor should rest assured that there is money coming in through FTL.
Under the docket of Fountain Technologies, there exists a Citadel security firm operating under the Fep Group. Fep has invested heavily in the latest technology to ensure that the investors have a reliable and trustworthy security firm that puts its clients first.
Citadel Security Limited is one of the strategic business units of FEP Group of Companies, which was incorporated back in 2010. During the formation stages of FEP, and based on its vision, they did that where security is one of the strategic pillars that the FEP can grow on. Because security is a general concern, not only in Kenya, but all over the world. They're offering security solutions like CCTV, they're able to do access controls, they're able to give out complete solutions to closed gated communities. So what they are doing, they are starting with Nairobi and moving all to the regions currently.
With highly trained personnel, Citadel Security Firm can be found in 16 counties.
And as we talk from 2010 to around by the end of 2013, it has spanned all the way to 16 counties in this country, with guards not less than 600.
Fep Group knows that the greatness of a man is not in how much wealth he acquires, but in his integrity and his ability to affect those around him positively. Thus the creation of Eagles Club International, which was inaugurated in Kampala in the year 2012.
As we await to witness the unfolding of the new empowered generation, we have now started a journey to prepare them for the next level. And that's why we are telling them we have a club called the Eagles Club International, where we are saying we don't want to raise a generation of rich people who have no character. It will be suicidal. When money gets in the wrong hands, it becomes very disastrous. You can also have money with the wrong mentality. So Eagles Club is a club where we are mentoring men to be men of purpose, men of destiny, men of impact, men who shall leave a legacy in their generation. How do you do that? Becoming accountable to each other, empowering you mentally, making sure that you are healthy, you are accountable to each other, and above all, you are mentoring people behind you. That's the purpose of Eagles Club International, where we are saying at whatever level you are in, we want to pick up. Wherever you are, join a club of people who are your equals. And even as you join with your equals, we also want you to appreciate that as a holistic human being, you require to operate in 3 dimensions. Are you 3-dimensional? There are people who mentor you. And people say, if you want to know how my future looks like, look at the people who mentor me. Then if you want to know who I am, look at the people I work with, my equals. And then finally, if you want to know how relevant I am, look at the people I also mentor. So everybody must be mentored. You have a group called your equals, and there's a group that look upon you for mentoring. That's the essence of Eagles Club International.
Currently, Eagles Club has a membership of over 6,000 registered members who are not only mentored but are also inspired to make a difference in our society.
Somebody said, if your presence cannot be felt, it from very far indicates that your presence was actually not necessary. That's why we normally say that in FEP we are very particular in ensuring that some people are smiling because we are around. And that's why we have made ourselves givers. That's why we are educating a lot of children and giving them full scholarship. Already we have 128 students, full scholarship from class 7 through university. We always plant trees in every county, every year, at least 1,000 trees, and we want to keep on multiplying that number. We also look for the elderly people who are neglected and they are suffering in their old age. We help them live a dignified life in their old age. And finally, every Easter, every Christmas, in every county, we go to the general hospitals and bail out the sick who are tied in that hospital unnecessarily and get them out. They celebrate Easter with us and they celebrate Christmas with us. And that way, it gives you so much joy. Because people say that the greatest joy is when I know there's somebody smiling because I'm around. And to us, that is the foundation on which Eagles Club is based. To create men of purpose, men of destiny, men who can say that even God knows we are ready to be used of Him, just to bless humanity.
FEP Group has positioned itself to play a critical part as Kenya works towards realizing the Vision 2030. This can be made possible when people come together for the sole purpose of creating wealth, not only for themselves, but for the community.
That through the power of many, we can invest innovatively and sustainably. And I was able to understate that through the 4 pillars that will manifest the year 2015.
A shift has to be deliberated in order to achieve financial freedom. It is absolutely essential that we change our thinking if we are to generate wealth for the generations to come.
I've been preaching the same gospel, telling Kenyans, do you want to be rich? Do what the rich do. Don't do what the poor do. What do the poor people do? They only get income through one route. And money exists in 7 routes. But the rich guys make sure money comes in 7 directions. And it struggles to exit. And that's where the wisdom of the wise says that even when money comes into your compound, it should jump 7 times before it can find an exit. And we have been telling the guys in FEP, we want you to be banking in your bank, shop in your supermarket, take children in your school, advertise in your media, go to your hospital, insure your insurance company, send money with your mobile cash, security with your security company, and the list becomes endless. That by the time you get money in form of dividends through 14 companies, by the time that money gets out of your compound, my friend, somebody has struggled to get it out of your compound. That's how the rich continue being rich, or the poor continue being poor. And I thank God I keep on saying that the language of money doesn't know academics. It doesn't have age barriers. It doesn't care where you come from or who your father was. It is for those who get it right. I would like to tell the investors, and as I told you that when you joined FEP, If there is a day you'll never forget, it's the day that you joined FEP. Because that's the day you connected with your economic destiny. So even as we await to go to the AGM, I will tell FEP members that now the signals is so clear that the point of departure is here. And I thank God, I celebrate you to see that the train that you joined, it is taking you to the promised land. And I thank God that we are together. And I am looking forward to getting it to the destination we promise you, that come 2017, your life and that of your children shall never be the same again. Thank you.